Hello everybody! In this video I am going to present the general love life for the zodiac sign of Aries for the month of February 2018. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and of course hello to the cross watchers. You're always welcomed. I love your comments. Um, what I can say, Aries, the devil, again. Wow! This is the sixth zodiac sign I do the reading for the month of February. And except for the Aquarius, um, Libra, Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, and now you have the devil. So it's like it's such a deja vu with all of this. And I'm like, oh my God, like what happened with the resolution from 2017? What has it done to us? We are still trapped. We are still shackled. Some people are trapped and shackled with people. Some people are trapped and shackled in their own minds. And this is your case, Aries. This is your case. You are trapped in your own mind. You are shackled in a dark side of your mind. A side of you that tells you no more bullshit, no more cheating, no more betrayal, no more fooling around, no more manipulation, no more addiction, no more codependency, no more. As I told you for the month of January as well, I really saw that thing that you reach that moment in time where you're my way or the highway, done with the bullshit, cutting off the bullshit. But now what I see for you, it's like you have come to a better idea when it comes to love. Like you have come to a more positive idea when it comes to love. And now you, on one side, it looks like you're ready to welcome somebody new in your life or to um, try to heal a broken relationship. But on the other side, you're like so aware of what you don't want in your life from a romantic point of view, from an emotional point of view, that you have become like almost like a fighter of justice. You're like, I don't want this bullshit in my life anymore. I'd rather be single. But on the other side, this romantic side of you, this beautiful, loving side of you is like, oh, I would really love somebody to love, and I would really love for somebody to love me. So it's like, it's a war between the left side of the brain and the other side of the brain. It's like you need to love, but you also need to be loved in a way that makes you feel normal. It almost looks like the previous relationships or the previous relationship that you had or the current relationship that you're in just got you so frustrated and so angry, and so like you reach that moment when you're like, I don't want this anymore. Like I really, I can even hear you with this voice, no more. No, and this is a voice of frustration. This is the voice of frustration. So, what you're searching for, we have these three rows. What you're searching for, generally speaking, when it comes to love in the month of February, what you're searching in a partner, in your current partner, for the same time being. And the third row is your current emotional situation. And also, the cards that jumped while doing the shuffling, I take them as aspects that stand against your happiness. And I must tell you that once I started doing the shuffling for you, jump cards just crazy started jumping like, ah, you have the most cards that jumped out of these six readings that I have done. So I feel that you're still angry. I feel that you still don't understand what is it that you can do more in order to reach love, in order to be loved. This is what it's like. It feels like you have tried, experienced everything that you could think of in order to make your love life work, and it's still not working. It's still it feels like you're in the same place. Like nothing is happening, nothing is moving, there is no action, nothing is really happening in your love life. And I feel like I'm talking mainly to the single Aries out there. And if I'm getting the energy of coupled Aries, you feel like you're singles. You feel like you're not getting from the relationship what you're searching for, what you want. So let's get into more details. What you're searching for, generally speaking, in your love life for February. Clarity. You need, the dove is a messenger, but the dove is a messenger of high truth, but also, you know how Noah, he sent the dove and to see if the flood was over. And at some point, the dove arrived with a little olive leaf in his mouth. So that's when Noah knew that the flood was over. So this is what you're searching for. You need for this message to tell you that the flood is over, that the worst is done, that the worst is over, that the negativity in your love life is over. You need that faith and you need that hope that the worst is over. And because you're ready, you feel ready to welcome somebody new, or to welcome positive love in your life. And you are waiting for this messenger, almost spiritual messenger, to tell you it's all right, it's okay, you can open up now, it's okay, you are going to find this person, or this is the person that it's all right to be with. It looks like you're concerned, it looks like you're worried that nothing positive is going to come. It looks like you are stuck in a pessimist idea in your head, and you need for an outside, for an external message to come tell you it's okay, it's fine, the danger is over, you're not gonna get hurt anymore, it's safe for you to get out of your boat, and it's gonna be all right, it's gonna be fine. This is what you're needing. What else you're needing? Knowledge, awareness, certainty. You are emotionally closed for the time being because you are waiting for this external factor to come into your life and to tell you it's fine, it's all right. You can open now. You are safe to open now. You are safe to love now. But you need a certainty. You need it. You need for this message or for this messenger to make you feel safe, to give you the certainty that it really is all right. So it's also from an emotional point of view, but also from the cognition point of view. You need to make sure you know who you are, you know what you want, and you wouldn't make any more compromises, you wouldn't take anything less, and you need the certainty that is all right. You need the certainty that is all right to get involved from a romantic point of view. And these three cards tell me that not only that you are closed, emotionally closed, but that you are actually afraid of what could come next, that you are afraid. You've been hurt, and you've been hurt for so long, and you want this certainty, you need this certainty that is all right, it's okay. it's okay for the time being. You feel that if you open up romantically, you have high chances to be hurt again, and you're afraid. You're afraid to go in this vicious circle, in this toxic circle once again. You open up and you get hurt because you simply have not met or have not found that person that feels right, that person that makes you feel comfortable that nothing bad will happen, and that if something bad happens, um, that person is going to stand by you. What are you searching in a partner, in your partner, in a partner, or in a potential partner? To use their brains. This is the main thing. You need somebody rational. You need somebody that is aware, that is confident, that uses the knowledge, that thinks before acting, thinks before talking, thinks before a person that a person that thinks before talks, and therefore the lies are just cut off. You need a straightforward kind of a person to think of their own reality, to think of their own truth, to think of their own feelings, and only after communicate or manifest the way that they feel. The thinker and the apple, they really come together, because only a thinker can make you feel certain. So once again, done with the bullshit, done with this romantic blah blah blah. You no longer want a romantic blah blah blah, you want facts. What you want from a partner is an initiator, but only after thinking, and only if he's for real. If he wants a long-term relationship, if he wants to get involved, if he wants to get committed, and if he wants to manifest. So you are kind of, I'm not going to do anything when it comes to this anymore. I'm not going to do anything when it comes to love. I'm so done. I'm ready. So when that somebody is ready, I will welcome that person, but I'm not going to do anything about it. If somebody will enter into my life, and if this somebody will feel right, without bullshit, without lies, without manipulation, without betrayals, if I will feel in my intuition, in my gut, but mainly in my brain that this person is right, then I'm gonna do it. Then I'm gonna get involved. Then I'm gonna get all in again. But if not, no more bullshit. Like you want a person that is rational and that knows whom they are, know what they want, know what I can do, know what I can offer, because this is, who you are, what you want, what you can offer, what you need from somebody in a relationship, and now you're like, I want and I need and I deserve, damn it, I deserve the same treatment. Because it looks like up to this point, you are the one giving more, you are the one initiating, you are the one doing the thinking, you are the one doing the manifested, you are the one doing. And you have received less, or the answers that you have received from the people or from the person, they simply no longer satisfy you. You are not satisfied, and you need somebody to satisfy you from both mental and emotional point of view, and to come clean in front of you, like to tell you, look, I want you, let's try. What is your current real emotional status, or I don't know how to say, your current situation? As I said earlier, stuck in a pessimist point, side of your brain, where you're like, it's not gonna happen. This is what you're telling to yourself. It's not gonna happen. what takes so long? Why does it take so long for something to happen, for somebody to make you feel fulfilled, for me to have this certainty that they are not fooling around, that they are not betraying me, that they are not going to cheat on me, to manipulate me, to lie to me? And you have just created walls between you and your emotions. You are so defensive of your the protection mechanisms. Your protection mechanisms, they are just like so strong, because you know what you want, and you wouldn't take any less than that. But this keeps you trapped, because this keeps you closed. This keeps you closed. This like, you are so like, I'm not gonna hurt anymore, I'm not gonna take this anymore, I'm not gonna hurt anymore, that you closed up so bad that it's possible that you do not see any opportunities, any possibilities. And this is why you need for this somebody to come tell you, look, I want you, and I'm serious about it. So you might be dealing with a Capricorn, might be dealing with Gemini, might be dealing with Leo, might be dealing with Libra, air signs. But it looks like you, in between your mind and in between your feelings, is the need of fulfillment. You want to finally feel fulfilled. You need to finally feel good, to finally be pleased, to finally be happy. And you have put the world, the end of the cycle. You need an end of a cycle. You need for the pain and frustration to end. And it almost feels like you are running away. You are running away. You are just like, no, leave me alone. Oh, it almost feels like that. So you are so afraid of betrayal, of hurt, or of three-party situations. Or maybe you are going through this now. Betrayal, overkill due to a three-party situation. Either you are in a three-party situation, or either your partner found himself or herself in a three-party situation, and now you are living the consequences. That could happen as well. That could be possible as well. But you are so like, that's not gonna happen. Or it's possible that the person that you are willing to have as a partner has two people in their lives, and they are not choosing, and you feel stuck, and you're like, what next? What's gonna happen next? But definitely the stagnation in this part of brain, where you're like, look, I almost hear you saying, look, I've seen enough, I've done enough, I've experienced enough, and nobody can fool me now. I'm not gonna let myself fooled anymore. I'm not gonna let myself manipulated again. I'm never gonna find myself in a situation where I am out of control. This is your need of control. This is your need of going back in that mental comfort zone. But you are icy cold. This is what I feel like emotionally. It feels like you're icy cold emotionally. You really do not want to open and look even here. Like, you have put yourself, you have put your love, and you have put your emotions into a bubble, and you wouldn't let go, because you want to re-become the master of your own world. You want to re-become the controller of your own world, the one that decides, the one that has the sword and cuts up chop heads or chop truths, or you don't want, it looks like you don't want emotional love. You want certain cognitive, certain love. And this is, I'm afraid to say, but this is not love. But I understand why you got here. Look, overkill. 3 parties, betrayals and cheatings and lies, and also running away from your true self. This is what I feel as well with the 3 cups. It's not necessarily a 3-party situation, but is you simply feeling so miserable when you are alone, feeling so depressed and anxious when you're alone, that you simply are searching for company. You don't feel good with yourself, because then all of thoughts come out. Then all of thoughts, all of these questions: is it gonna happen? Is there anybody out there that will just simply not hurt me once in a lifetime? Damn it. And so you're like trying to get out with your friends, or with your colleagues, or trying to keep yourself busy from a social point of view, for you to feel some joy, for you to feel some emotional fulfillment. You go towards your friends, you go towards your family, you go towards your tribe that make you feel safe, that are loyal to you, and that make you feel sure that they would never betray you. But this is like you simply gaining time. You're buying yourself time, because when you're in the darkness of your room, you have these thoughts of betrayal, these thoughts of worry, that are simply driving you nuts. For the time being, you are the one creating the unbalance between emotions and thoughts, and all of that because you want emotional fulfillment. What stands against you? Probably an earth sign. Yeah, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, probably an earth sign. But the fact that you are working on the details, you are trying to figure out on your own, away from your village, away from your tribe, away from people that could hurt you. You are trying to figure out the details. What is it that I'm doing wrong? What is it that people are doing wrong? How can I not, like, all of these details, in order to gain a better perception on what's happening, what stands against you. Look at this guy, how protective of his emotions he is. The 9 of Cups is also the card of wishing. Like, you wish for somebody to fulfill you emotionally, but for the time being, you're like, you are not gonna touch me until you're real, until you give me certainty, until you give me serenity, until you give me that good feeling. You are not gonna touch me and my emotions and my love. So you wish for somebody, but you are not really doing anything when it comes to that. Might be dealing with a Gemini. If you're not dealing with a Gemini, or with a Capricorn, or with an Aquarius, but really it's a general, or a Leo, but all zodiac signs are possible. So you might be dealing with the Gemini, but also what you really, really want is this kind of love, where you are the most precious thing for somebody to not be able to take their eyes off of you. And you want for this almost idyllic kind of an image, kind of a relationship where there are no masks, where there are no appearances, where both of you come naked mentally and emotionally towards one another. For some, you want a relationship of certainty and of manifestation, and a relationship that allows you to be yourself and that allows you to keep on wondering, keep on asking, because you're so romantic. So you probably this image, this idyllic perception that you have about love stands against you for the time being, because you're so protective and yet you want so much. You feel aggressed. You feel aggressed, and now you're defensive, and now you're offensive. And you're like, you come close without a good reason and without a certain reason. I am going to chop your head off. Stay away. If you're not giving me security, if you're not giving me certainty, just stay the hell away. I can protect myself. Just shoo. Either you're all in, either you fulfill my needs, either shoo the hell away, not welcomed. Why? Because you're burdened. You're burdened of all the emotions, of all the thoughts, of all the frustrations, of all the pains of the past. You are so burdened, you are so overworked, mentally, emotionally overworked. But you know what? You know what I'm glad about these two cards? Honestly, 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands is that it cannot get any worse. It's a 10, so this is the end of a cycle. So from now on, you can just go up, but it looks like you don't know how, because you need somebody to lift you up. You are waiting for this somebody to come and lift you up and to tell you it's all right. I'm not gonna hurt you. You're safe with me. Probably you are now in a moment of time where you went backwards, childish mode. Because you really want to feel joy, because you really want to feel enlightened, because you really want to feel the warmth of somebody. And you went to this little kid there inside of you, and you took no in your hands, and you're like, no, no, it's either gonna be like this, either gonna be like this. No, I want warmth, I want certainty, I want to feel stable. I want life, light, life and love in my life. So no to anything else. Why is that? Because you are afraid to always end up giving more than receiving. You might be dealing with a Libra, might be dealing with the Taurus. You want to finally get your rewards. This card is about Midas, the King Midas, who had this capacity. He got so strong, he got so abundant and so fulfilled that he eventually started having this capacity of touching things and transforming them into gold. And you want your gold, you want your reward, you want for stability, security. You want a grounded, long lasting and serious relationship. And again, you are either or, but you want love. You see how you go? Like it's the king of pentacles. I'm not gonna get anything less than this. Stable. Oh, no more. And then you're like, these are the two sides of your brain, the left and the right sides of your brain. As I told you, on one hand, you want nothing more than certainty, feel a strong foundation, honest, abundant, long-lasting, kind of a relationship, and then you're like, but I need love. I need love because I am incomplete without love. And you want to, or you might be dealing with Pisces or a water sign. However, uh, you you want to give love and you want to receive love at the highest level, um, but only when it feels good in your intuition. So it's almost like a conditioned kind of love, like because you also have this, where is it, this, so you want something stable, you want something reliable, you want somebody reliable that gives you as much as you give, and that makes you feel this positiveness, this light, this warmth. So again, you are like, no, my way or the highway. Again, you're in that way. And then you have two aces. You want a seed of love. You want for somebody to come offer you their cup of love, but also somebody that has the courage, that has the passion, that has the enthusiasm, the like, this is an initiator. This is exactly the initiator that we've been talking previously. Like, you want the love, but you want the love to come in strong, to come in passionately, to come in because you're a fire sign. You're a once person. you need you need this craziness, you need this adventure, you need to feel alive through love, and this is what you're searching for. And this is what also stands against you. You are on waiting mode. You're on a waiting mode. You're in a stagnant waiting mode, enclosed. You have created these walls, towers. It's actually a citadel. You have created a citadel around you, and you have tanks. You have goddamn tanks in order to protect yourself, because you no longer want this, because you no longer want this, you no longer want this. You want real, something that you can touch and feel and make you feel good. So you this citadel of yours protects you, but also keeps you locked, keeps you stuck inside your brain, that tells you no more bullshit, no more betrayal, no more cheating, no more lies, no more. Of course, it's normal. All what you're asking for is normal, but you are such in a hurry to have this new emotional beginning that probably you are still not seeing all of the aspects, although you're working on the details, but you are protective. You are either or, either this perfect love, either nothing. And probably you need to learn the lesson yet again, and you're gonna be like, seriously, I need to fall off the cliff again. But this beginning, I don't believe that it has to be a beginning with somebody, but it has to be a beginning with yourself. um, I feel that you need to fall off the edge of your citadel and to come to normality, because for the time being you're like a you're so protective and defensive and even aggressive. Don't touch me. And you need to come back to normality. You need to come to your normal self. Now you're just too protective, just too protective, and you need to fall. Gravity is calling you. Gravity is, dude, Aries, hello. Come back with your feet on the earth. Come back to reality. I know you've heard. I know you've pained. I know you have all the reasons in the world to create these citadels with tanks around you, but this is not normal. This is not who you are. This is not natural for you. This is, come back to your normality, where you are giving and hopeful and structured and caring and protective, and because you're the emperor. You are the emperor. You are, for the time being, you are an emperor only for yourself, trying to create law and order around you. But you have just like enclosed yourself from all the others, from everybody except from probably a couple of friends. And you need to come back to normality. You need to come back with the feet on your ground and start brand new from there. But from from you need to start from point zero. Now you are so protective that you are about -10. So you need to come down to normality, to your normal self, and then start from there. Because even if you come back with your feet on the ground, you don't have to allow anybody to hurt you. It's still your decision. So no matter how much you protect yourself, what you're doing is nothing but enclosing yourself and shackling yourself in an known emotion life. So, but you love to love, you love to be loved, you live for this. Damn it, out of all the fire signs, you are the most dedicated when it comes to love. So you have to become yourself, but without the vulnerability. Okay, my dear Aries, this is what I have for you. Take care of yourself. If you want a private reading, contact me. You have the email in the description box below. Take care of yourself. Be blessed with love and light, and see you next time. Bye bye.